Farmer, and I am coming to you live from the world-famous Santino Brothers Dojo in Bell Gardens, California. And have we got a show for you? They're saying this is the soft launch of the live stream, but ladies and gentlemen, here at Santino Brothers, we never do it soft. We always do it the hard way. And tonight, we're going up all night. Folks, we have got quite the show for you, and we're starting it off with a match that is scheduled for one fall. And his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Farmer on commentary for Santino Brothers up all night. And we are starting tonight off with a banger. We have the Wanderer Artorias on a tear through the roster going up against Vinny Wasco, a man that is not to be underestimated. Fella who we've seen on national networks around the world. Something a little different about Vinny this time. He is being accompanied by Coach Jag, someone who typically on the other side of the tracks, but seems to be turning over a new leaf, you could say, working with Vinny Wasco and going against his former client, Artorias. Artorias starting off with that kick, those strikes he's well known for. As Vinny Wasco locks in the headlock, going to those fundamentals as Artorias throws him into the ropes, but hit with a huge shoulder by knocking him to the ground, and Vinny not slowing down, getting that big slam. 1-2, a pin, not quite though. And I think Artorias is getting arm dragged, but Artorias back with one of his own, and it seems a little bit like maybe Coach Jag was able to give Vinny some tips against his former client, as these guys are going 100 miles an hour off the ropes. Reversal into another arm drag, pin, but not even a one. And now Artorias realizes that he is outnumbered right now, and maybe all the strategies that once gave him hope are now giving him trouble with his former manager on the outside. But Vinny Wasco, he just wants to throw down in this ring, and that's what the Santino Brothers Brood want as well. As Artorias takes a moment to fire at Wasco, throwing him into the corner before getting tossed over the top ropes. Neck breaker over that top steel cable. And ladies and gentlemen, that cable is made of steel. And Vinny Wasco's neck was just pulled back over it as Artorias goes for a pin, but not quite enough to put down the warrior known as Vinny Wasco. And this is a dangerous place for Wasco to be in as Artorias goes after that neck with those kicks he's so well known for. firing with blistering shots to the gut, but it's not enough. That neck breaker over the rope really wearing down Wasco as now Artorias driving his throat into that second steel cable, choking Wasco, and Artorias loves working the head and the neck and the throat, as now he's driven the throat of Wasco against the top, the middle, and the bottom rope. But Wasco, not to be denied, fights up to his feet with kicks and chops, throwing Artorias into the turnbuckle and slicing him open with a knife-edge chop that has the tall man staggering. But not to be outdone, Artorias throws one back as he now takes Wasco from pillar to post to the next turnbuckle, and Wasco is staggered. Wasco's down on his knees. And Artorias drives that double arm hammer into the back of the neck, going for a pin yet again. Artorias, whether you like him or not, so focused, so poignant, going after that throat, after that neck, after that head region, and driving yet another knife-edge chop into the chest of Vinny Wasco, whipping him across the ring, but no reversal. It's Artorias that goes into the turnbuckle, but gets the big boot up before falling right into a massive spinebuster pin. Could this be it? No, Artorias throws the hand up just in the nick of time as senior referee Scarlett's hand was coming down for the three. Artorias battling back from the abyss. But with a kick to the knee, finds a way to buy himself some time before taking Wasco out to the outside, kicking Wasco square in the face. As now Wasco finds himself in a very difficult situation. And Artorias pointing to the brood of the Santino brothers. As we say every week, every seat's a front row seat, and Wasco doesn't know which way is up as his feet face the ceiling, balancing on that injured neck already. And if it weren't for the fact that Wasco almost rolled outside, he get a pin. And he's in the ropes. That veteran wherewithal, Vinny Wasco. The training of Coach Jag may be paying off. Coach Jag's training, Coach Jag's mentorship. This time, finally, Jag using his ability to teach and train to build up Wasco. Not getting involved as Jag is shadow punching on the outside, but there's no boxing defense for a DDT to drive your face right into the mat. We get a pin. But Wasco says, no, not this time, and now Artorias is getting frustrated. Now Artorias is getting angry. He doesn't know what to do to put down the warrior, Vinny Wasco. And right now, he eats an elbow as Artorias says, you want to keep taking a beating? I will give it to you. And Wasco says, here's a refund. I'm throwing an elbow your way as well. Fighting back with that Santino Brothers passion, that Santino Brothers strength, that Santino Brothers power. But Artorias drives in the elbow and hooks the legs as deep as you can. And right now, Artorias doesn't know what to do as he's thrown everything he has at Wasco. And the people coming behind Wasco as they just appreciate his fight. But with the giant arms of Artorias wrapped around Wasco's throat, the air becoming more and more precious by the second. And after all the work they've done so far, does he have enough? And he lifts Artorias up, driving him back first into the turnbuckle, but that may have been the last of energy Vinny Wasco has. But Wasco, no, off the middle rope, spinning with a giant splash. And now, big clothesline ducks into a drop kick, and Wasco is firing up, hooking the head, going for the double underhook, lifts him up, be frustrated, and now it's Wasco's turn to be frustrated. But with a slash of the throat, Wasco calls for the end as he hoists Arturius onto his broad shoulders. But Arturius driving his fingers into the eyes, not like this. Arturius getting a little bit of payback, taking the nefarious teachings of Coach Jack from the past and using it against him now. As Arturius goes to that middle rope, mocking the crowd with Caesar's thumb down, jumping with a giant knee to the back of the neck. And Arturius hooks the leg at Jag, someone I thought was turning over a new leaf, getting involved yet again. But this may be working against him as Arturius grabs the cane with a shot to the gut of Wasco. It looks like Jag's own teachings have worked against him as Arturius now showing what he can do with the weapon, holding it high as a prize. Scarlett wasn't able to see what happened. She should be throwing this match out, but it looks like Arturius is going to get away with it. But Wasco from behind with a roll-up. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. Wasco does it. Wasco does it. Wasco gets past the cane. He gets past the gouging in the eyes. What an amazing match as Arturius using the underhand tactics of Coach Jag, but it wasn't enough to get the win as the seemingly turned over a new leaf. Jag's coaching was able to get past all of his own tricks. Arturius in the ring, none too happy about that result, but that's one he's going to have to live with, and I'm sure we'll see him again next week. The following match is scheduled for one fall. One fall! And his opponent, Jack Farmer at ringside, joined once again by my colleague, Coach Jag. You've had a busy night tonight, working double duty. We're already on match 2.
You damn right. I mean, Jefferson Lawn Green, I'm busy, I'm prolific, I'm gifted, and you know what? I got the W, and that's all that matters. And I don't know who's going to get the W tonight, but Drunken Master is not to be trifled with. This guy is no joke. Look at the size difference here, Farmer. What the hell is he going to do?
I think some would argue that it was Vinny Wasco that got the win tonight, but I digress here.
Hey, we're a team. He wins, I win. He loses, well, he loses.
Kid Bandit with a sign of sportsmanship, but it's hard to have sportsmanship when you're seeing double.
Yeah, that's true. But what do you know about Kid Bandit?
Kid Bandit, I know he is a very fast-paced striker that loves to take to the air. Now, I would say he's outweighed here, but as I said, right now, Drunken Master's seeing double, so if you add them up, maybe they're equally sized.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Even to a Kid Bandit might be a little smaller than Drunken Master, but I don't know if you pay attention to the internet wrestling community, Farmer. But Kid Bandit is pretty damn hot right now when it comes to Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. This guy is turning up in memes all over the place. Do you know what memes are, Farmer?
I do not know what memes are, but I do have a nice record collection.
Look at his look. I mean, come on. The guy's got an amazing look. I don't know if you watch anime. You're not cool enough to watch anime. But this guy has an anime-inspired look, shall we say, and that rainbow-colored hair is getting a lot of attention. I think he just did his first podcast.
Oh, with the amazing kicks. Those are the strikes we were talking about before.
Hell yeah, that's his first roundhouse kick to the face.
He's known as the king of Shaolin shoot style, as right now he's throwing multiple kicks from multiple directions.
Looks like it hurt his foot. What is that? Is Drunken Master
knocking on the belly of the Drunken Master?
Got a metal plate in
here.
his shirt? What the heck? Is he? He's got something in his shirt, he says. He hurt his foot when he hit him with that sidekick, Farmer.
Right now, maybe it's just the size of Drunken Master so big as... hits him with a keg bounce that just levels Kid Bandit. And
metal plate or no metal plate, that one hurt.
Right now is Kid Bandit trying to use that speed that he's known for, but he can't get the whip.
Oh, yeah, Bandit tried to do a go-behind, but there's too much mass to go behind.
Over the back with a double kick there as he kips up, and right now...
Kid Bandit is impressing the hell out of me, Farmer.
Where he misses the size and strength, he doubles up in the speed, and I think now he finally has the attention of the Drunken Master. Guys, Tunnel, it's not something that's easy to do. Coming off the ropes, but caught, grabbed, and he loves to go for those Michinoku drivers, but no, it looks like Kid Bandit gets away, going for those kicks, going for those punches, driving him into the face as he backs up to get some momentum off the ropes, and with a giant arm drag down, and the Drunken Master, if he was seeing double before, he's seeing 4 now, and the people here are behind Kid Bandit.
Kid Bandit is not to be trifled with. You know, I always tell my guys to throw punches and bunches. Nobody had to tell Kid Bandit. He's throwing punches, kicks, throws. He's doing everything he can to get Drunken Master off his feet, and he just succeeded. Let's see if he can capitalize.
Kid Bandit must have got his offense on Groupon because he's got bundles of it, but it looks like maybe it was too much. As Drunken Master using that size, but the size worked against him as he went face first right into the turnbuckle, and no time off. Kid Bandit going across the ring, fires up, caught, and slam with a Uranagi suplex right in the center of the ring, and that may have done it.
This is the classic battle of speed versus power, and Bandit was hitting him with the speed, and Drunken Master just hit him with that power. This man, well, I mean, look, we know Drunken Master. We see him week after week. He puts the hurt on people, and he's putting the hurt on Kid Bandit right the hell now. What do you call that, Farmer?
We don't give Gaius Tondalos enough credit for his technical know-how with a submission move, innovating on the fly. But with a double kick to the rump, Drunken Master goes into the turnbuckle, and now he's angry.
I'd say that was innovative as well for Kid Bandit. That was a kick to the butt. That's pretty innovative.
As he goes for that giant Muay Thai kick, but gets a giant German suplex that has him ragdoll on the bottom rope.
That's the hard part about these high kicks. High kicks have high risk. Sometimes it's high reward, but sometimes it's just high pain. And right now he's feeling a whole lot of pain.
I don't care what wrestling school you learn at, when you drop that kind of weight across the chest and the throat of someone that's that much smaller than you, it's going to cause problems.
That's like having a Volkswagen on your chest or your throat. Drunken Master is not light, and Kid Bandit's feeling every pound.
Right now, it seems like Drunken Master is getting the upper hand, but not going for the pins as he catches Kid Bandit with a giant last call fall away slam, tossing Kid Bandit across the ring.
If you look up high risk in the dictionary, there's a picture of Kid Bandit. This guy keeps risking it all, and he's getting a whole lot of pain for his trouble. Maybe he needs to stick to the mat, but I think Drunken Master just stuck him to the mat.
Just hit the bar back, crushing the chest of Kid Bandit as he grabs him and hoists him back up.
Strength of Drunken Master can't be denied. He's throwing him around like yesterday's news.
There's strength, and then there's drunken strength. As if Kid Bandit wants to be known as a high flyer, he will be at the rate he's going, just not the way he wants to.
Yeah, he's flying whether he wants to or not, and the destination is unknown. Only Drunken Master knows where he's going to land, and he's going to land hard.
Driving that foot into the chest once again. And as it looks like he's going to the rope. This is not good for Kid Bandit. As he goes for the end. Is this the Jaeger bomb?
Here it comes. Oh, no.
As Gaius Tonellis comes down with a Jaeger bomb, but he may have been his own demise as he lands on top of that flask. And that was something even through the steel midsection. He feels his Kid Bandit going at him with kick after kick. And now the massive man is staggered in the corner with a giant flying elbow.
Wow. This guy's amazing, Kid Bandit. But can he finish him off?
With the blade, that double spin kick to the corner.
Yeah, that tornado kick is amazing. But it still wasn't enough to put him down. Oh, I spoke too soon. Down he goes.
And down the big man goes, shaking the ring. I don't know if I've ever seen the Drunken Master down and out like this before.
Maybe not flat on his back like this. He's usually rolling or reaching for his flask. I don't know. What's he going to do now?
It looks like the Drunken Master rolling. Could this be it? The Phoenix Splash! We just saw Phoenix Splash! This has to be it! 3...
Son of a biscuit. Amazing. This guy's got a crazy look, but from what I hear, he's pretty freaking solid in the ring. I've heard he's been at championship wrestling from Hollywood. This guy's been competing all over California. he's going to try to take Punk Rock Poindexter down to the mat and hold his shoulders down for 1, 2, 3. Let's see if he can do it. Welcome back, Farmer.
Jag, we have ourselves a match of the night candidate right here. Darwin Finch and Alonzo Alvarez. They are two men who have faced each other many times, and every time it is a match classic.
Yeah, these guys have fought all the way up and down California. They know each other pretty well. It's going to be the mat versus the brains, I think, Farmer. What do you know about Punk Rock Poindexter?
You could say this match is a match of book smarts versus mat smarts. Right now, we have one of the most intelligent wrestlers on the planet in Darwin Finch versus one of the most wrestling smart wrestlers on the planet in Alonzo Alvarez.
Oh, yeah. Alonzo Alvarez is a prolific and gifted wrestler. He's been winning tournaments pretty much since he was in diapers. This guy lives his life on the mat, and he knows what to do when he gets you down there. Uh-oh. But Darwin Poindexter, Farmer, is it just me or his pants a little high?
When you're that smart, you wear your pants high.
I guess so, but this guy looks like he got shoved into lockers and dunked his head in the toilet a few times in high school. Of course, you know all about that, don't you, Farmer?
I would say that he does have the look, but if you're the kind of bully that's going to try to put Darwin Finch in a locker, he's the kind of guy that's going to make you spend the night in the locker.
Hey, you know, I've never seen a nerd fight back, but this nerd's fighting back.
Right now, Alonzo Alvarez taking advantage of the ring in every way he can, getting to the ropes before locking in a headlock.
Yep.
But Darwin been in the ring with Alonzo enough to know how to reverse it into that
nice
arm
reversal from Darwin.
Hammerlock.
He really is smart.
But hammerlock for hammerlock is you go into a drop toe takedown. But again, Alonzo Alvarez, say what you will about the guy, he always knows where he's at in the ring, and it may not be the bravest of things, but it might be the smartest to get to those ropes and break those holds.
Winning is winning. He has ring generalship, Farmer. He knows where he is in the ring at all times. He commands that ring, and he commands the mat. Look at that fireman's carry. He knows what he's doing.
Fireman's carry, picks him back up, goes for yet another fireman's carry, and look, you're not going to win a match with one of those things, but you keep hitting these fireman's carry over and over. It starts to wear on you as he now gets in a wrist lock.
I don't know if he's trying to win the match with that, but he's definitely wearing this guy down and breaking his spirit. Now he's trying to break his wrist. Oh, maybe not.
Go behind for a takedown, gut wrench slam on the face. And now he's gator rolling Darwin Finch, kind of going through all the wrestling moves, showing just how technically gifted, as you like to say, he is.
Oh, this guy knows exactly what he's doing. And this poor guy, Darwin Finch, is just getting his butt kicked. He doesn't know where he is. All he knows is this guy's on top of him like a wet blanket, and he can't get from underneath it. Get him, Alonzo. Oh, come on. Oh, the nerd fights back.
Darwin Finch may be a Punk Rock Poindexter, but the king of the takedown, working all of his takedown magic. But maybe he's learning something here as Darwin Finch gets that chin lock in.
Alonzo's too far to get to the ropes. Come on, reach, Alonzo, reach. Oh, see, there he is. Too smart for him.
This is going to take some of the air out of him. But
make that nerd pay.
But look, Alonzo says, if I can't out-wrestle him, I'm just going to hit it with an elbow. And as someone who likes to throw elbows, I'm sure you can appreciate that.
Hey, man, elbows, punches, kicks, knees, it doesn't matter as long as I hit you in the mouth.
But Darwin giving him some advice, telling him to turn around, but it wasn't good advice. You know how to do that.
Yeah,
before he gives some, puts Alonzo into a pendulum hold.
The roles have been reversed. What's going on here? We had him teaching him everything about wrestling, and now Darwin's the teacher. Come on, Alonzo.
Oh, he's so close to the ropes.
You got to tap. Grab it with your mouth.
Teasing him so close to the ropes, but not quite there before driving him head first into the bottom turnbuckle.
Oh, that's despicable. You shouldn't do Alonzo like that. This is the king of the mat.
Right about now, Alonzo might be second-guessing, teasing Darwin earlier.
He's never going to second-guess himself. He's giving him a false sense of confidence, Farmer. Watch, Alonzo's coming back right now. Whoop. See what I tell you.
Arm breaker. Now you've worked with Alonzo specifically in the past. What do you think he's been doing to get ready for a guy as intelligent as a Darwin Finch?
I mean, look, I'll be honest. Alonzo's not the sharpest tool in the shed, okay? He's a few clowns short of a circus. But the guy is great when it comes to wrestling. Not much of a striker, but he's a hell of a wrestler. And if he can keep capitalizing with the wrestling moves, he's going to go home with the W. Ooh, look at it. I taught him that. That kick right there, all me.
If this was Jeopardy, then Darwin would be a slam dunk favorite. But as you mentioned, this is wrestling. This is in the ring.
He's in the ring.
And there is possibly no one smarter than Alonzo working that arm.
Hey, he's got a 5-count ref.
And this is where Alonzo smells blood in the water with the arm breaker over the top, then using the bottom rope.
He's gonna make him tap
just
right now.
pulling back of that arm bar. And
just give up and tap. Come on, nerd. Oh.
And Darwin going with for a octopus type hold before just driving his knuckles into the ribs and pulling back with a magnificent octopus hold. And now trying to cover his mouth. The human body is not meant to bend that way.
Like I said, man, Poindexter, he knows what he's doing. He knows anatomy. He's hitting him every vital position, but now Alonzo's hitting him right back on that arm.
Nothing fancy about the arm breaker, but it has beaten many of the best wrestlers on the planet over the years on the biggest of stages. And Darwin looks like he's about to go. But he doesn't just have a big brain, he has a big heart, and he fights back before getting whipped into the ropes and going for the...
Isn't Darwin all about natural selection?
But
looks like he just selected to hit the mat.
That belly-to-belly suplex, but not to be outdone. Hits Alonzo with the Hadron Collider. And now they're both out.
I don't know who's going to get up first, Farmer. Who has more left in the tank? I think Alonzo's in control, but Darwin is smarter. He's been working smart. He might have a little more energy. I don't know who's going to make it to their feet, but whoever does is probably going to win the match.
I find myself agreeing with the people here of Santino Brothers. This is awesome.
Don't listen to those people. They don't know what they're talking about. But it is pretty awesome. I'll give them that.
As Victor, head referee Victor, makes the 10 count, they don't even need the whole thing. These guys, maybe they say, I'm done with the wrestling. I'm done with the technique. Let's get down and dirty. I'm just going to hit you with elbow after elbow after elbow.
Finish him off.
Alonzo screaming into the night, but not to be outdone. Darwin Finch. If the Santino Brothers is about passion, then right now Darwin is the professor of the class. Alonzo. He goes to the ropes, but Alonzo cuts him off at the pass before getting hit with a knee from Darwin. And these guys are going tit for tat.
Hold on.
But the king of the takedown with the roll-up.
Oh, I thought he had him there.
Darwin sees it coming, but now they go back for a backslide. Holds it. No, not enough.
Put this nerd away.
For a small package roll-up. Rolls it over.
No, he reversed it.
Now it's Alonzo. No, now it's a double. They break the hold.
I can't keep up, Farmer. They're going too fast. Oh, crucifix.
As we go for a crucifix pin. Victor's there to make the count, but only gets the one as he floats over, gets the pin yet again. But he bridges up Alonzo on his neck, holds up Darwin before rolling over.
These guys know each other so well. They know the reversals to their reversals, Farmer. This is crazy. Who's going to come out on top?
Sunset flip brings Darwin down. Victor goes for the pin. They kick out.
I'm all for mat wrestling, but I think Alonzo needs a big impact move to put this guy away.
Right now, I'm tired watching this. I can't imagine how the Warriors in the ring feel as Alonzo's first to his feet.
Yep. Come on, Alonzo. Hit him with something heavy.
And Alonzo goes for a kick, but it looks like Darwin's going. Could this be it?
What?
The quantum entanglement.
No. Come on, Alonzo.
No, it's a pin here.
What? Oh! You know, I don't think I've ever seen a nerd take out a jock, but it happened tonight at Santino Brothers. Darwin Finch, the punk rock Poindexter. I don't even know what to call that pinning combination, but he was able to hold the king of the mat down on the mat for the 1, the 2, and the 3. I got to keep an eye on Darwin's bench because this guy's looking mighty prolific and gifted nowadays. And Alonzo Alvarez, I don't know, king of the mat's going to have to live to fight another day. This doesn't mean much. Alonzo, you're still the man in my book. Lost to a nerd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't say most of the night. We said up all night. Yeah! So let me hear y'all. And we are running low on time, but we still have one more match. Let me hear you say one more match. One more match.
One more match. One more match. One more match.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. And it's scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Delilah Doom here, and it's time to get your steps in.
Welcome to the ring. Jazzercising her way in from Richard Simmons Studio. She is the queen of aerobic style. She is
Delilah Doom, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I don't know how she keeps up this aerobic pace, but she is freaking amazing. From Doomfly to going all over the country.
And her opponent. Being accompanied to the ring by she's coming to us from the Gay area. She is the 5-star athlete, Lindsay Cash.
You know, I like Lindsay Cash. If it weren't for this guy, Lex Ford, I'd be rooting for Lindsay Cash. But anytime Lex is around, I gotta root for the opposition. Welcome back, Farmer.
Jag, this should be a match that your eyes are glued on because we have two of the best athletes going today. Now, granted, two very different kinds of athletes.
Well, this is all about athleticism, like you said, Farmer. We got one queen of the aerobic style, amazing heart rate fanatic. Richard Simmons trained. I don't know if you know that. He trained her.
Richard Simmons has never stopped in his life, and if she's anything like him, then she's going to be hard to stop for 3 seconds.
Delilah Doom can't stop, won't stop. She's always moving, and she's always putting a hurt on somebody. But Lindsay Cash, she is prolific and gifted, a multi-sport athlete, a crazy athletic, a crazy talented person in her own right. But I don't know, man. I don't know if she has what it takes to take out Delilah.
Lindsay Cash is the 5-star athlete for a reason. She's not just great at wrestling. She's great at everything, kind of like a hitman, so to speak, of professional sports, going in wherever she can make her impact, take people out, and make a couple bucks.
One thing she's not great at is picking managers. Look at Lex Ford over there in that Falcons jersey. When's the last time the Falcons won anything? Screw this guy, Lex Ford.
Lex Ford on the outside. Best friends with Lindsay Cash, by the way, though it does seem that he finds himself next to her the more she's winning and less when she's not winning.
Yeah, no joke. Ooh, look at that. What I told you. She never stops moving.
Massive aerobic style flip, going for a roll-up, but way too early to put down an athlete.
Look at her
like
checking
Lindsay
her heart
Cash.
rate. She's just warming up. Yeah.
Right now, she's in the calorie burning phase of heart rate.
Yep.
Gonna get into the cardio soon.
I believe it. And she probably has some kind of a heart rate monitor somewhere on her. I don't know.
It looks like they lock up as Delilah Doom twisting the arm, but Lindsay
reversal.
able to reverse it and get behind with the hammerlock before driving down Delilah Doom and doing push-ups on Delilah Doom. Insult to injury.
It's a strength versus cardio? What's going on here? All right. Credit where credit is due. That was pretty damn impressive.
As they lock up yet again, and Doom gets the headlock in. And this is a good move, wearing out the opponent, cutting off the oxygen. As we get a stepper, and ladies and gentlemen, we're getting aerobic.
She took it all the way back to step aerobics. She might be too young for that, Farmer.
As Cash trying to get some moves in, reversal for reversal. Delilah Doom hits a pulse check before whipping her down, getting everyone involved like a bike ride cardio teacher.
Right to the chest. Man, that's one way to stop her, Farmer.
Lindsay Cash says, I'm done with the fun. I'm going to drive these shoulders right into the midsection.
Hey, when you got a football player, you got to hit him with your shoulder. Wait, she's too fast
but
for her.
Delilah.
Oh, nice.
Again, working that cardio, going to the top.
Oh!
But Lindsay Cash moves. Lindsay Cash, we talk about the physical attributes of being a five-star athlete, but let's not discount the time she spends watching the tape, watching and learning about her opponent. We can see it here by dodging some of those moves.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know what she was doing there, Farmer, but that's a classic power move. This is power versus speed.
Pin.
Lindsay's got the power. Delilah's got the speed. What's going to win? Who's going to win?
The handstand senton working over that midsection, which, again, we can tell that Lindsay's been watching the tape because she knows that she's setting her up for that vicious spear that she wins with, as well as that frog splash.
Now, as much as I don't like Lex Ford, I'm really liking what Lindsay Cash is doing right now. She's taking it back to the old school. Oh, I might have spoke too soon. Oh.
But now it's Delilah hitting onto that turnbuckle, going for a sunset flip, getting the pin in the middle of the ring, and Lex Ford is about to lose it as Delilah's got in a choke in the middle of the ring, and Lindsay's nowhere near the ropes. This could be it.
She's trying. Yes, she made it. Break the hold, break the hold.
Jag, that was pure power that got her out of that move and got her to the ropes. I think an athlete of lesser caliber would have been done right there.
This is football versus aerobics. There's no weight room in aerobics. Lindsay Cash is lifting weights. She's putting up heavy power, and she's hitting power moves right now. Look at this. She's about to throw her across the ring. Check this out.
Driving knees and elbows again into that midsection before just slamming her down and going for a pin. But a lackadaisical pin. I have to think if Lindsay took that pin a little more seriously, she'd be getting her hand raised right now. Instead, she's getting reprimanded by her best friend Lex on the outside.
You know, maybe if she'd hooked the leg, she might have got the 3. She might have a little bit of ego there. I don't know much about that. You know, I'm pretty humble myself. Ooh, get her.
Lindsay Cash stretching Delilah Doom.
That's all power right there.
We're going to see just how much stretching is in that aerobic workout Delilah's known for as she goes back for the pin.
Did you see what happened there, Farmer?
I saw the scrunchie go flying into the air as Lindsay Cash kicked out.
Yeah, but before that, Delilah Doom knew what she was doing. She used her feet to pry apart the feet of Lindsay Cash so she could break that hold. She knows what she's doing there. Has a little jiu-jitsu background, I can tell.
Taking time from the aerobic studio for jiu-jitsu, but for, again, a massive gut buster.
Delilah Doom cannot breathe right now. She's trying to get some air back, and all the aerobic training in the world ain't going to help you there. Yeah.
Not only does it hurt on its own, but when that midsection is damaged, Jag, every turn, every swing, every move, you use your midsection. She's taking away everything with those moves.
Nice.
As Delilah with the kick to the hand reversal, she goes into the ropes, back switch, and slamming Lindsay Cash down. Not once,
again,
not twice, but can she go for the trifecta? Ducks it. We got a rear waist lock here. They're fighting. They're struggling. Lindsay Cash throwing elbows, throwing Delilah into the corner. Delilah's ready for it. Sends Lindsay face first into the turnbuckle with a big elbow.
Lindsay Cash has to do something right now, Farmer. She has to move. She has to reverse it. She has to use her power.
Into the corner. Knees to the midsection, and now both their midsections are being worked over.
Delilah Doom's got a second win. I don't know if you saw that Princess Leia tattoo, but it looks like she's got a new hope.
With that giant knee in the corner that's called the Doom knee. And that might be it, as right now Lindsay Cash is bankrupt. It looks
This
like
might be the end. Oh, this might be the end, Farmer.
drop over the back of the neck, driving the face down into the hardest part of the ring,
Absolutely.
the apron.
And all the power in the world ain't going to save you when you get your face smashed and your back smashed and your chest smashed all over the place the way Delilah Doom is smashing Lindsay Cash.
As Lex Ford throwing his wristbands off the top rope, Delilah Doom misses. Huge spear by Lindsay Cash as she hooks the leg. Oh, I thought that was it. The people thought that was it. And Lex Ford is going crazy on the outside. His meal ticket almost got punched, but Delilah Doom said, no, we're going for extra innings.
Delilah Doom's got so much heart, she's probably kicking out just on instinct, but Lindsay Cash is going to have to hit her with something big, and it looks like she's got something big in mind.
And Lindsay Cash going to the middle rope, calls the fans. This has to be it. She goes for that frog splash, but misses it. As Delilah Doom hooks Lindsay Cash, they roll through with a chop to the throat.
More power,
as they fight back and forth. Delilah Doom.
Lindsay just going old school now. This ain't a wrestling match. This is a fight.
As the match wears on, the aerobics background fills up with a giant falcon arrow, and that does it. Winner, Delilah.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Delilah Doom here, and it's time to get your steps in.
All the weightlifting, football, and athleticism in the world doesn't make a damn bit of difference when you're facing somebody with the heart, with the desire, and with the cardio. The gas tank of Delilah Doom. She is prolific and gifted, and she takes home the W tonight. And look, she's even in that cardio range that you talked about, Farmer. She is amazing. But Lindsay Cash deserves some credit as well. She did a great job.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for all the warriors, the wrestlers that left it all out right here on the wrestling mat. That does it for us this evening. It's almost morning. Thank you so much for joining us for Up All Night. For myself, I'm Jack Farmer, Jag on commentary, all the people in the back, all the wrestlers and folks. Thank you so much to all of you. We're going to see you guys next week and the week after and the week after that, because once we start, we don't stop. It's